This week on the show, we're featuring Peridot, or Peridot. A pair of dots, a peridot, a deer, and 5 jokes. A 1958 nickel under the microscope cam. Walnuts on why I buy that. 1 minute of live chess. And a week's worth of Jacob in under 30 minutes. It has been reported that beavers have a chipper attitude. Let's start the show. This particular piece, I thought I'd kind of do a 45 across that little cleave area there. Wasn't sure if you noticed it's got like a real concave dip in there, so I wasn't sure if it'd be long or deep. We get a better flare when it's deep, but we get a better show when it's long. But it didn't turn out either way, and we'll get to that. Cheers. Thank you for coming by the Gemstone Show. Better late than never. Excuse me, especially for a lovely gem like this. And Cute Goth Girl Gamer made it. Yay! And I am late. Very late. And Fall Dog made it. Awesome. Cheers, Fall Dog. Good to see ya. And V Jamie made it. Tee-hee. She's got some tee-hee. Connect chatbot. So you can be chatting and botting and earning tokens and, you know, whatever else you came by for. So welcome to the show. Thanks for stopping. Hey, hello to Garden made it. Cheers. How's it going, hello to Garden? Still haven't gotten dragon fruit. Been looking for them at the store. Haven't seen them. Still need to get that done, though. That would be awesome. You had another video that I was wondering about, though. Something recent. Something that you were doing. I was like, what's up? Oh, we're trying to get that little pit out of the back there. I don't want to go too deep because Peridot's kind of soft. Kind of easy. Easy stuff. Invictus Media finally made it to a live stream. Here, let's do this. Blink blonk. Blonk blink. Welcome to the show. There's not much to show. We're actually, this video and the next video, and they're pretty short. Because, I mean, it's basically what happened with this stone is there's like a clean area and then a not so clean area. And I think I just kind of hit it with the chisel and split it. And then I took the clean area and made it into a big surface. And then 45 the bottom so you get as much green as possible. But I couldn't make a meat without having to tip them more or go deeper and make the thing smaller. So I got like on the back side it was just like a one triangle, and so I made the other triangle that matches it. So it's got like this little like pair of triangles window in the back, which is okay because it's a green stone. It's very green. Check Asian stores. I got it. Okay, so anyway, this not I don't got it cuz anyway, I don't know what we're checking the store for. More peridot or pairs of dots. Ooh, I was in the way. Wait, where's the video? I can't pause it that way. Okay. Coming back with the stone. There. Okay. See in the lower area, like just in the lower spot, is kind of where I got this shape from. And then we clinked some off the side. And, I'm really happy with it. I think it worked out. That's me trying to plink it off by hand. And sometimes I do that, and sometimes it actually does. Uh, kind of like this chrome diopside that I couldn't quite get by hand, but I wound up splitting it with a tool to get these two pieces apart. But this first part, I did break off with my hand. So I went boink, and this came off, and then I went with the chisel, and that came off. And now we've got some diopside to work with. Good old rich money chrome diopside. Okay, so that's one video. We're almost done with this show already. I can't believe we're almost done with it. Okay, Cami Peridot 2. There we go. Alright, now that'll give you a good little viewage of the actual part. Sort of. The lower area is the clean spot. That's the area that we cut out and turned into the gem. There we go. It's kind of showing it a little bit, sort of. The lighting is really not showing it at all. So, welcome to the program. Getting better each time. And actually, we got a new microscope cam. You know, this is the ordinary microscope cam. This is the new microscope cam. Man size. So I don't know how to use it yet though. But I mean, I'm sure it's pretty easy, but I like that's how late I am into this week. We're an hour late for the show even. Oh yeah, I was splitting it on the edge to try and get it down a little bit so I could cut it. That's an old trick. Just kind of go in at the angle and kind of turn it. But anyway, we're going to look at some peridot under the microscope cam, but we're not going to look at this piece in particular because I sent it to the person who it is going to already. Things making noises on the live. Okay. On with the microscope, on with the show. On with the microscope portion of the show. But if you want to see the microscope, this gem under the microscope last week, and my dirty fingernails, sorry Ron Weasley, oh there we are, I'm hitting it with the hammer. I should have got it on film. Should have got it on film, but I was like, nope, don't have the time. Too much time setting it up. Because I would have had to get out the look at it up close O-cam. The look at it up close O-cam. I think I got some decent jokes for you. Oh, there we go. Hey, look at me showing it like I'm a real, actual person showing things. Good job, Jacob. Yeah. And now we have that other piece so that we can do stuff with it. You know, do stuff. We do that sometimes. Alright, so that's basically a real fine close-up of a piece of peridot that I haven't shaped yet. This just kind of gives you an idea of, you know, I'll get like 2 of these and one of them will be mostly junk and the other one will be kind of decent. And they'll be about $4, $4.50, something like that. And it kind of comes in these little like chunkily growth ball piece parts. But the color varies a lot. I mean, it can be yellowish, it can be like appley, it can be even kind of bluish green. And that's the really good stuff, the bluish green stuff. But the apple Jolly Rancher is my personal favorite. When it's got a nice clean Jolly Rancher in it, that's what I like. And this one does. So I'm excited about it. It's glassy. But the thing is, you see all these like lines and stuff in the back end here. Those are all like cleave points. And so I'm like, is there really gonna be like a clean area? Like with this gem, I got a pretty nice surface out of it. I want to say it's like a 3.5 carat peridot, you know. And it's got a couple of, those are inclusions, but you know, it makes it look natural. Hey, Ron Weasley made it, and I was talking about him. Ron, did you get the jelly? Was the jelly intact, and did you try it? The jelly is the most valuable cargo. I should have sent you some salsa last year. Actually, I went out to the salsa garden, and there's not really a lot of tomatoes, so I'm not sure if I'm going to make salsa tonight, but I'm probably going to make salsa in like 2 weeks. And if we have enough, then we're gonna be good to go. Caramel Pop made it, and Peridot's your birthstone. Right on. Cheers. We gotta get you some of this Peridot on out to the Caramel Pop and Koga. The Koga, the Broga, my Broga channel. Oh, no, I didn't even think about Jolly Ranchers. Now, really, now, ideally, yes, because I would eat it too. Jamie and I have been talking about eating gems a lot. Um, and I think Jamie has some peridot. It's like very, very craggly. So it's like polished, but it shows the actual peridotliness. The close-up's not really going to do anything for us without a polished surface, is it? It's not even, no, not, no, sorry. Quality, learning on the fly. We need to get more interviews. Make the show better. There you go. That's the Jolly Rancher we're talking about. That's what I'm talking about. And that's actually kind of more like what the one up top is like. It's a very nice and Jolly Ranchery thing. And just to kind of add to this, we got a Nico. It's an old Nico. I didn't really have. I need to get more stuff to show under the microscope. If you have any suggestions on what you would like to see me show under the microscope cam, and with a new microscope cam, we're gonna use like both microscopes next week, so we can like check it out. Wow, I wonder how many pockets this has been in. Like how many machines has this been in? It was probably like stuck behind a counter for 40 years or something, right? You know? And then somebody found it. And this is like 40 years of behind the counter crud. And I'm touching it. Great stuff. Wonderful. Glad you are all here. Sour apple. Exactly. Those are the good ones. You know what? You know what I think of when I talk about Jolly Ranchers? It's not actual Jolly Ranchers. Every time I hear or see something, anything about Jolly Rancher, I immediately think of Now and Later. Don't know why. Now and later. We'll think of it now. We'll think of it later. But that's it for that show, and we're almost done with the show. We got like 5 minutes, and then we'll wrap it up. Uh, and then, yeah, anything you want to see under the microscope cam, because the new microscope cam actually has two lenses that screw on and off. Yeah, thanks Colette. Colette bought the new microscope cam, and like it's set up, we can actually look through like cells and stuff, of like a leaf cell and all that. And we're gonna try and look through some crystal cells. Not doing that. Hurry up so we can get to the jokes that are decent this week as opposed to most. Let's see. What did I buy and why I buy that? I bought some walnuts instead of pecans. I bought walnuts because I was like, look at all these nuts. Most of them are peanuts and almonds. I don't like those. Why do they keep selling them? And then there's pecans, which are delicious, but they only have like things with pecans in them, or they have like the bags of pecans, which are like up in the corner, and that like today they were sold out of the honey roasted pecans. All they had were the regular bags of pecans, the ones that we talked about before. So I'm like, well, what else? Maybe some macadamia nuts, cashews. They're good. I like them, but I don't like to eat too many of them. They're buttery, and they actually cashews have like a chemical that bonds with calcium, and so when it is in your kidney and it bonds with calcium, it makes a kidney stone. Don't want that. So I don't like to eat too many of them. And then like there's I don't know, pistachios or whatever, which I want something more pecan-y, and I went with the walnut. Walnuts are kind of pecan-y. But the thing is, I went with these emerald walnuts that are like dipped in sweetness, which kind of weirded me out, but they're glazed. I love glaze. I'm American. Most of what I eat is sauces, dips, gravies, dressings, and glazes. And seasoning. So I was like, all right, let's try it out. But it's got a tapioca flavor apparently, which I don't like. So not really happy with that. But I did get some of the Diamond Sweet Maple Walnuts, and I was happy with that. I think I'm going to try those again. Not too many of them, because that's a lot of sugar. But that's also a lot of walnuts. And they're good. And I feel kind of squirrely. And I like to eat them because they're tasty. And, they give me a lot of energy. So that's why I buy that. Do you buy walnuts? And why do you buy that? Check out this guy. What a nut snob. Oh man, total. Because like planters used to be the expensive nuts, but not anymore. Look at all these different like nuts stacked on top of nuts. All kinds of nuts. Pistachios. It's kind of like a mustache and being pissed off at the same time. And then they just shave it off, bag it up, and they say, "Here you go." I don't know exact. I actually I've never really had pistachios and focused on it. They're probably good, like pralines. I was like, what's a praline? It sounds like something that's good for me, or something that would like, not be something I want to eat. But actually, pralines are caramel covered pecans. Yeah, they're amazing. Every chance I actually look for pralines, and I wish I could buy bags of pralines because I would probably be just like covered with pralines all the time, just so that I could eat them. Just like praline, praline man. That's what I would be, and I could fight crime like that. Walnuts are preferred taste unless it's flavored. Well, yeah, and then there's like English walnuts, and then there's, let's see, what are the other walnuts? And then there's other walnuts. I don't know. There's ones that are roasted and they're unroasted, and yeah, it's like different kinds. And so like I think it's the unroasted ones that aren't very good. You get them for baking, and then once you put them in the oven with the cookie, then they turn into good walnuts. That's, delicious walnuts. And they're nice and soft. They're not a real like tear your mouth apart nut. And that was one thing that the two non-doctors were talking about. The one girl, Maria Chahada, she's like, and I actually eat crunchy peanut butter once in a while personally, and creamy peanut butter, crunchy peanut butter, that's not the thing. But she was talking about how crunchy peanut butter isn't worth it. They're peanuts. They're the kind of nut that most mixed nuts sell on the fact that there's not very many of them in there, and you're tearing your mouth apart and risking potential dental work for what? Sorry, Jimmy Carter, but no to crunchy peanut butter. Something I totally butchered it. She's way funnier at saying it, but it was hilarious. And yeah, peanuts, they're okay, but I like the walnuts and the pecan. And we've been talking about this for a million years. Let's move on to the Jacob doesn't have an interview portion, and so we will. Man, we are almost out of this video. Okay. Where is the joke news? Okay, so this week's joke news. It's been recently uncovered that the real way the Pope becomes the Pope is by winning a popularity contest. And after numerous interviews, it's been discovered that chefs prefer to drive supercars. I don't know if I said that right. Chef, because chefs, they drive supercar. No. In recent tech news, a discovery shows that computers pay for things with their technicals. And also in tech news, having a cracked phone may be beneficial as the cracks help you keep. Sorry, I messed that line up. As the cracks provide a grip-like texture. Having cracks on my phone screen help me hold on to it better. Let's see. In nature news, it's been reported that beavers have a chipper attitude. And in sports news, the Major League has switched to using Bluetooth baseballs. There have already been complaints of bunt dialing. And that's this week's joke portion of the program, which I also like to call joke news, Because it's funny news, right? It's the jokes and it's the news, and we're trying to make it better than the stupid riddle part of the show. Let's play a little bit of chess and roll the last couple minutes of that Peridot video. If I can find it right, it's right here. Turn it down so we don't blare everyone out. All right, so here's the part of the show that always is like, ah, man, chess gets me stressed out, but I like it. I need to play more in between games so that I'm ready for this stuff. And I don't know, can you see it? Oh man, here we are doing chess. This is a thing. They're moving pieces. I don't know what I'm doing here. Moving pieces. More pieces. And we're gonna move this there. We'll just, yeah. And then this one. And then this one. And that way. And then we're gonna go like this. And then we'll go like this. And then we'll go like that. And then we'll go, oh, I don't have the clear path. Okay, so then we'll go like that. And then we'll go like this. And then we'll go like, nope, wrong one, like that. And there. And now, we'll just push pawns, I guess. Something like that. Boom. 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 And boom. And, oh, come on. He was supposed to do something. There. And there. And there. And there. And there. And whoops, wrong one, whoops. We won. You win, we win. Ranjatapa, I'm gonna say it right because he was a good opponent and he's gonna win next time. Ranjitapaningrahi, who I think is from India, according to the flag next to his name up there. Awesome game, man. That was fun. You were gonna win because I totally just blundered my queen. Let's take a look at the analysis. Oh, I can't believe I did that. Oh man, it was gonna be so over after that. Yeah, I was going for something different there. I wanted to just kind of build that pawn structure. Nobody's drawing anything. Okay, that was where I decided to draw something. And it wasn't a very good trade, but I was all right with it. We got enough trading going on. See, I keep coming back. I'm just kind of making messes and coming back out of it. Not really coming out of it here, though. I bet we come out of it when we take his queen, but then back into it after I give up my queen. Okay. So then that happened. That was okay. Yep. See that? It was there. He gave it up. I should have taken the queen. I didn't. And then he, yeah, messed up again, and then I messed up. Really bad right there. Cannot believe I did that. Could have cleaned up the board. That was weird. That was a strange game. You see that at the end? We don't know what we're doing. Neither one of us knows what we're doing. Especially me with that blunder. I'd have been alright, except for I blundered. I moved the wrong thing a couple of times. That was a great game. It's been a great stream. You are all so fantastic. If you have anything that you need me to shout out, let me know, and I will shout it out to check out your channel. Like Invictus Media, man. You want to learn to play chess? Invictus, go to chess.com, man. It's freaking right there, and they give you tips, and it's fun. I mean, I enjoy playing a game a week, so that's why we do it. Have a great night, Caramel Pop. I'm glad you came by. Say hi to Broga for me. And Cute Goth Girl Gamer, cheers, and can't wait for your next stream. And How to Garden made it. That was a nice piece. What was the final? I think it was like 3.5 carats. How to garden. Yeah, bunt dialing. Thanks, Jamie. I'm proud of that joke because and caramel pop. I was actually wondering about trying like almond butter or cashew butter or something like that. When I was a kid, I wanted to make some cashew butter because that just sounded amazing. I gotta try that out. Oh, Colette made it. Man, I'm so glad. Colette, we didn't get to try the microscope cam, but I'm gonna call you on video cam and we'll look into the microscope cam because we need to get that powered up. Okay, you are all fantastic. I can't wait till the next stream when I can see you all, which hopefully will be next week at 9 p.m. Eastern. Have a great week, you fantastic people.